Hey guys, how y'all doing? I hope everything is going well with you. Everything is good with me. Y'all know I gotta have surgery, but I'm not in a rush for this. But anyway, I don't know if I told y'all that I have a podcast on Spotify and I tell stories. I tell a lot of stories, like, mysteries and stuff like that, things that happen to me. And I would like to give you a sneak peek into my podcast. My podcast name is Shorty Love. Yes. So I would like to, let y'all in my world about me. Y'all, I want something to snack on, and I don't have any snacks. So what I have here, these are corn puffs. I'm hungry, y'all. I'm on a diet. It's killing me. I'm doing my diet because it's good for your health. Now I'm getting older, and I need to lose some of this weight. Like, I gained 50 pounds. This is unreal. I look at some of my pictures, I be like, I was a crackhead. Like, I look like a crackhead. Y'all was so skinny. I was 110 pounds. No more than 120. I can't believe it. I look at them pictures, I be like, I don't look right. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to let y'all into my little world with my podcast, okay? I'm going to tell you one of my stories. Okay. One day, I had, went to Manhattan, and I wanted to buy me, I went to Delancey Street. I wanted to buy me a leather coat. So, when I get there, I got my leather coat. I tried it on. It was popping. Y'all was like, it's too. So now, I have to get on the train to come back. So I guess on the F train, then I switched over to the J train because I lived in Bed-Stuy. So when I had got on the train, it was this guy. He was sitting, like, when the doors open up, they got that two little seats right there by the door that you walk through, that you should not be walking through. So he was sitting there, and he was sitting, he was sitting like this, right? So I ain't paying no mind, but homie had a big black eye. Somebody told him out. So I tried not to look, but I did. So he was like, what you looking at? And I was like, nothing. So he was like, you looking at something because you looked over here. I said, sir, I am not looking at nothing. Like, I didn't look at you. Whatever. So now and I call him sir. This guy the same age I am. Well, whatever. So now, dude said, oh, I saw you looking at me. So I was like, I wasn't looking at you. I wasn't. So now he gets up and he comes over and sits next to me. So now I'm like, oh my God. So he was like, where you going? I said, I'm going home. And he was like, no, you're not. So he opened up his jacket. And he had a gun. So I'm like, oh my God, what to do? I don't know why. Like a lot of people say, like, if that happened to me, like, I would, do whatever. And I say the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. I always say what I would do. That wouldn't be me. I'd be like, blah, blah, blah. When it comes down to it, for real, some people really, they don't do what they say they're gonna do. So I don't understand, like, why come I didn't, like, spaz out or whatever. I was scared. Because I ain't anybody never hold no gun on me. Well, they did before, but not like that. So anyway, so now I'm like, oh my God, I am not going home with you. He was like, you going with me. So now I ain't saying nothing, because he like, it wasn't even that many people on the train anyway. So now he's sitting right next to me, and he was like, you're gonna go with me, lady. And he said, what's your name? So I think I gave him a fake name, because I didn't give him my real name. So now we on the Dre train, and I know where I get off at. I get off on Myrtle Avenue. I get off at Myrtle Avenue. So the train stopped, and he said, "Come on." It was Myrtle Avenue. So I'm like, what the? Wait, hold on. He getting off the same stop that I be getting off. So now I'm saying he have to live around here because he's getting off the same stop. So now I'm thinking we're gonna go to a whole different area. So now he got this gun, and he said, "You're gonna follow me." I know it sounds crazy, y'all. I know I should have did something different. I don't know. I was younger. It was in the 90s. I was grown. But I don't know. I just think I just really got scared. So anyway, when we got downstairs of the train station, he started walking in the same direction that I would be walking if I was going home. So I'm like, yo, this is a prank. This is a prank, y'all. This has to be a prank. This can't be real. So now we walking. I see people that I know. Excuse me. I see people that I know, and I don't know why I just didn't say, "Help me," you know. So now we walking and walking, y'all. Why this ninja turned up my block? So I really ain't believing this right now. I'm like, yo, this is somebody like playing, because why am I on my block? So now we walking, and we walk past my house. I didn't want to tell him that I lived there because I have 2 children at that time. And my children was in that house. So I was definitely not telling him that. And because I ain't want him in my house. I don't know if he could kill me or whatever the case. Even though he could have killed me where I'm going. But I really, not my kids, you know what I'm saying? Don't mess with my kids. So now, we walking, but we not walking. We walk past Sumner. Back in the day, it was called Sumner Avenue. We walk past Sumner. I live between Sumner and Lewis. So we're like in the middle of Sumner and Troop. So I'm like, yo, what the? So now he brings me into this. Yes, I went, y'all. I know. I know better now. I went up the stairs that he lived in a brownstone. I lived in a brownstone too. We got inside, and the way the brownstones are made, people know. Excuse me, I'm so hungry. Walking straight down, once you get up on that 2nd floor, not far. Once you walk up the staircase, there's rooms there, like 1, 2, 3 rooms. All the brownstones basically make the same, unless you did some interior decorating in there. So he takes me into his room. It's a bedroom. So now I'm just sitting there. So now he asking me questions, all this other extra stuff. And I ain't really like trying to hear him. I was like, bro, like I gotta go. And he was like, you ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going nowhere. And I'm like, oh my God, bro, I got kids. I gotta go. And he was just like, you ain't going nowhere. So now he walks over to me and he starts touching my hair. And I was like, don't touch my hair. Don't touch me, period. So I said, stop. You know, don't do that. So he was like, whatever. So now he's drinking a big Coke 45. No, I'm lying. He drinking a OE. Old England. OE. So now I'm like, oh my God. He said, you want some? I was like, no. I don't drink, bro. So I was like, I gotta go. And he said, didn't I tell you to be quiet? And I was just like, whatever. So mind you, time is going by. This guy's bugging, right? I'm bugging because I should have been got out of this situation. Like, I don't even know. Like, I walked with this guy. So now it's getting dark. I said, bro, I gotta leave because I have children. I gotta go home to my kids. He said, shut up, because he high now. He high. That damn OE done kicked in on him. So now he comes over there and he like start touching my face. And I was like, yo, don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me. Now I want to get tough. You know what I'm saying? I get tough at the wrong damn time, right? But he did stop. He did stop. He went over and he sat in the chair. He was just sitting there, just like, just looking at me. So I'm like, I want to go home. I ain't going nowhere. Time went by fast. So now it's daylight. Yes, y'all, I spent the night in this house. I know this shit sound crazy, but I swear, I really spent the night in this house. So when the morning had came, because I ain't never closed my eyes, I wasn't doing none of that. I'm still sitting up in the chair. So it was a lady. She called him. She called a name, and that was him. And he was like, huh? And she was like, yo, come here. So he comes to her, and I'm like, what? Because when he left, he closed the door, like trying to hide me. So I was like, what? Now, mind you, y'all know how brownstones are made. You got the first floor where they got the gate. And then you got the second floor. It's not far. It's right up there. So I was like, F this. So now I pulled the window up. And underneath the window, because I look, it's garbage cans. So I was like, damn, I'm jumping. I don't care if I hit the garbage cans or whatever, because it's not far. I mean, you may like sprain your ankle or whatever the case may be. But I was like, yo, I'm out. So now I hang jump. And when I jump, I actually did hit the garbage can. So I thought he was going to hear it and run outside. But it didn't. When I hit the garbage cans, I just popped back up. I hurt my leg and everything. And I just started running, like, for real, for real. I was just running. I didn't have to run far because I could see the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's right there. I ain't even trying to feel him right now because I know mad people over there. Like, this is my hood. Like, that's crazy. So I'm running. Now, I get to my house. And I get upstairs. And I'm, like, hugging my kids and everything. So my family was like, because his grandparents was there. Their grandparents was like, yo, where you was at? Why you leave the kids? Why you ain't call and let us know, like you was going to do something? You know, you wasn't coming home. So I was like, nah. I got kidnapped. And they was like, I said, I swear, I was up. They said, how you get kidnapped up the block? I was like, yo, I got kidnapped. Yo, I got to call the cops. So now I'm like, y'all got to just chill right now. How my kids doing? They running around. So I was just like, hello, I got kidnapped. Anyway, police come. So when the police came, I'm trying to explain to them, like, what happened to me. So they was like, okay, get in the car. You know how they take you in the car and shit. So they put me in the car, and I said, it's straight up the block. So I don't want to say the block, but straight up the block, right? So they was like, ma'am, I just picked you up right here. And you want us to go right there. Officer? Yes. So now, we driving. And I said, right here. So they stopped the car. We got out. And I was like, it's either this house, that house, or that house. They was like, are you kidding me right now? You playing games? I said, no, officer, I swear. I said, what happened was, when we got here, I never looked at the address. And when I jumped out the window, I never looked back to see, like, you know, what the address was. I just was running, y'all. Y'all, listen. As long as I'm out, I ain't trying to hear it. So the police was like, what you want us to do? Like, we can't be knocking on anybody's door. I was like, oh my God, I really did not look at the address. I just ran for all my, you know, for my life. I just ran. So they was like, so really basically there's nothing we can do about this here because we can't knock on all these doors. I said, it's between here, somewhere right here. And they was like, and the window that jumped out, whoever it was, him, he probably closed the window. So now no windows are open. So anyway, y'all, it was nothing that the police could have done, which is, I do understand what they saying. Like, it sounds like a crop of crap. Like, I'm just making this story up. But I did, and y'all, I swear this happened to me. This really, really happened to me. And I never seen this guy again. The whole thing was, he was not even far from my house. Like I said, it wasn't even, it was across, you know, the street of Sumner, and in the middle, before you get to True, it was like one of them houses up there. But that was that. I never ever seen this guy again. And I just pray God that, you know, I got home. But you know, if you ever in a situation like this here, like on everything, if a person like hold a gun on you or whatever, don't go with them. Don't ever do what I did, because he basically could have killed me and put me in the garbage or whatever the hell he could have did to me. Kept me in the house, put me under the bed, who the hell knows. And don't ever do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when they have a gun on you. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what they could have done. And I'm gonna add this in here. One day we was driving. Me and my friend was driving, and I'm nosy as hell. So this lady, she was walking with this man, right? So when I looked, because she looked kind of strange, like she didn't look right. When I looked, he had a knife on her side. It was on something. No, I'm lying. It was right by Warhol, but across the street from Warhol. But on this, what's that? Something or True? I think it's True. So I had told my friend, I said, yo, look, he got a knife on her. He got a freaking knife on her. He making her walk with him. So now my friend, he's driving, and he pulls up on the sidewalk, and he was like, yo, what you doing, boy? What you doing, boy? So now he takes off running. He takes off running. And the lady, I was like, ma'am, are you okay? He was like, yeah, he had took my jewelry and stuff like that. He was taking me, he told me that he was going to take me around the corner. And I was like, oh my God, the mad empty buildings, y'all. Like, oh my God. I said, yo, get in the car and we'll drive you home. We'll drive. She said, I don't live right here. It don't matter. We'll drive you. He said, because he took my, you know, he took her shit. So I was just like, oh, okay. So we had took her home. I had to throw this in there because I understand, like, you know, it can happen. Like, it can happen. But I'm just letting y'all know. Like, somebody do some shit like that to y'all on everything. It is what it is. You're going to have to shoot me right here. At least I get, you know, somebody to find me. You understand? Find me faster or take me and I can get help, you know, medical help, and I may live or whatever. But I know, don't do that. I know you get scared, but, you know, don't ever, like, let nobody take advantage of you like that, because just because they got a gun or they have a knife on you or whatever, like, you got to take your chances sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But never go with them, because this could have been really bad. I don't even know what the hell I was thinking. And had 2 kids. You know, I walked right past my own home, y'all, like, for real. My own house. I walked past because I refused to let this man in my house with my children, you know what I'm saying? Even though their grandmother and grandfather was there, it don't matter. because he could overtake them too with the gun. So anyway, y'all, that's my story. I told y'all I'm on Spotify. Shorty Love. Y'all can listen to some of my stories, okay? Hit that like button and subscribe. I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed day and enjoy this weather, okay? And I get back up with you as soon as possible. Okay, y'all? These, y'all remember these? What they call? Corn pop? Corn pop, corn pop. These corn pops. They're corn pop. We'll put them in here. We got like 3 of them with different type of cereal. I got Special K, corn pops, and Cheerios in the other one. The good Cheerios. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go. Peace out and have a good day.